Hey y'all.
Okay, what the fuck was that?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Or welcome to my Hey guys, welcome to my channel.
That's so cringe. How am I gonna do this?
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel.
Oh my gosh.
This is probably the hardest part about
Why, when I start filming, everyone starts to throw their helicopters and planes around?
Okay, let's do this again.
Smile more when you come by. Smile more when I see you. Smile more when the sun shines bright. Believe me, I need you. Smile more when you blow me up. Smile more when I see you.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to my channel. I keep repeating myself saying welcome back to my channel, but first things first, this is going to be my first video. I'm back. What I mean as in back. I used to film and post on YouTube, but that kind of died down because I fell off. You obviously don't see any of them up right now because I wanted to start fresh. I wanted to start all over. I guess like I didn't delete my videos, however I did put them on private. I'm thinking about maybe having a reaction video to my first video because first things first, your girl was using a GoPro for her first video. Not doing much today because obviously at this moment we're in quarantine. If anything, we're on phase 2. Things are shut down all over again. Things have been a little, not a little crazy for me, but I did decide on a huge decision and a really big decision that still kind of shocks me until today that I decided to do it. Let's start off with stating that I finally graduated college. I graduated college last year in May. I have a bachelor's degree now, and when I started YouTube I was still going to a community college, and your girl finally has a degree. Did I become successful after that? No, absolutely not. I did find a job. If anything, a job found me on LinkedIn, and I started that job in October of last year actually, so it's still pretty brand new. When I graduated college, in all honesty, I didn't find a job right after. From May to like I think like the first week of October, I was a Starbucks partner all over again. I was working at Starbucks back in 2014, and then I quit because I ended up getting another opportunity. But I guess Starbucks, once you work at Starbucks, it just keeps following you, huh? So I ended up doing that for a little bit, and then the other job finally called me back and gave me the opportunity. And of course, any person would. You're going to take it. So I took that job, and then I did training. I was super excited, mind you. I was super excited. I was like, wow, this is gonna be my career job. It's going to be Monday through Friday. I'll be working 9 to 6. Just learning something new on day 1 was already overwhelming. I mean, as in it was like a lot of information. I was like, okay, this isn't as bad. It's not that bad at all. I didn't feel as if it was a lot. If anything, I was still in this excitement that I landed a job in my career, you know. After that, like let's say a couple weeks pass, at my job it is required to be on an on-call rotation. If you guys don't know what on-call is, on-call means that you will be working outside of business hours. I started that, in all honesty, it was hell. It was freaking hell. It was really hard. It was really stressful. So when you're on call, you deal with like anything with caregiver concerns, anything with client concerns. Like if an emergency call out happens, you have to staff that shift right away. That's just the gist of it. So it sucks because you have to give your caregivers this expectation that if you need someone right away, doesn't matter what time it is, you can always call the office and someone's going to answer your phone. Like, I love that, like that the company is so supportive, and that, you know, reminding our employees that you are not alone. Even though you are working at a home doesn't mean that you're by yourself. You know, you always have that 24/7 support system. The only thing that sucks about it is I get disturbed. Something happens at like 3 in the morning and they call the office, that call goes straight to my phone and then I have to answer it. That's the only unfortunate part. Honestly, it's the most stressful part. Like, yes, like you can have your quiet days on call, but at the same time mentally you're thinking about like, oh my god, my phone's gonna ring, someone's going to call out, and you're just thinking of this. And what sucks too is when you're on call, you really can't do much. Especially when you were a staffing manager, you're on call some weekends and then some weekdays, and it was really stressful. Especially when coronavirus hit, it all hell broke loose. It definitely was not an easy time for anyone in healthcare. It was a really scary experience because when it all started, none of us knew what the hell the coronavirus was. And long story short, let's just say I just wasn't happy working at that job. It was too much. It was overbearing. And I honestly just wasn't happy. I just didn't think it was a job that I wanted to do or continue for the rest of my life. And so I did a huge decision and I quit. It was really scary because, you know, I was so used to getting a paycheck bi-weekly. Second update about me is I've been on a keto lifestyle. I have officially lost 24 pounds. Right now I plateaued, so I am stuck at my current weight right now, and in order to lose more I have to be a little more stricter. Wow, these puff up a lot more than the beauty blender. So I got this on Amazon. They come in a pack of 5, so it's my first time trying it. But geez, these puff up a lot. As I was saying, oh, so I've been on a keto diet and I've truly, honestly love it so much. I have never been so happy before. I have never experienced losing weight whatsoever. Please hold, I am really freaking thirsty. So I've been on the diet for about a year now. Yeah, this month is actually my 1-year mark. I got on the keto diet in July 2019. I really have to say it's super difficult in the beginning, but I have to say it's probably the easiest transition to go through. Because one, who the hell doesn't love bacon? Well, not everyone loves bacon, but I freaking love bacon. And when I found out that I can eat bacon as much as I want, your girl got super happy. It's probably the only diet that I have ever gotten results from. Not ever, okay, let me rephrase that. Just for me, in my experience, I was building muscle. I really was. I was getting stronger. I was getting a little toned, but I still didn't feel light. I think with me, I like feeling light. I was always struggling with my weight growing up. I love powerlifting. I enjoyed powerlifting. It's definitely, you know, something that never made me feel as if I was exercising. That's what I love about powerlifting. Cardio, I hate cardio, y'all. Like, you don't even know. I freaking hate cardio. And all my teammates back then know that I hate cardio. It's like my enemy. I hate doing cardio, and if my coach would ever tell me, you know, to do cardio, I start crying in the inside. I don't show it, but I start crying in the inside because I really don't. Hello? Do I even have it? Hello? Oh, there we go. So that's my second update. I'm probably going to share some of like what I eat in a day, some recipes. I'm probably gonna do that on this channel too, since it's pretty much my lifestyle. It's not even a diet for me. It's my lifestyle. I'm going to be very honest. I have my cheat days. Yes, we have cauliflower rice, but it's not the same as rice. I do have to say, when I do cheat, when I have that taste of carbs, it's delicious and I really love it. But how I feel when I eat, it's like, oh, I feel like so much more bloated. Speaking of the keto diet, I am going out today with Brian. We are going to Costco because I am running out of butter. I drink keto coffee every single day so that I have like a good amount of fat intake to start off my day, and then I just work off of it. I guess another thing I can talk about is when I quit. I keep going back and forth. I suck at storytelling. You know what? This is exactly why I need to list down what I need to talk about, but I just wanted to freely do this. But when I quit my job, Brian and I ended up doing a mini vacation because your girl really deserved it. Y'all, you don't even know how much stress I went through with that job. You know, Brian and I did a mini vacation, a mini getaway, and we decided to go to Yosemite, right? Because one, I really love nature. So we went to Yosemite on Tuesday. The drive before there was really plain. It was just pure dirt and more dirt. And then the closer you got to Yosemite, it was like getting nicer and then more nature, more trees, which I prefer. When we got there, I was really excited, right? So fast forward to the next day on Wednesday, we drive all the way to Yosemite National Park, right? And please tell me why we barely find out that you have to actually reserve to get into the park. I'm not sure if I missed that on the website when I was looking at Yosemite, but I honestly didn't see anything stating that you had to reserve to get inside the national park. We drove for 2 hours to only be rejected to go in. I got really sad, like, in all honesty I did, because I was looking forward to it. Brian and I have never been to Yosemite. If anything, that was like our second trip as a couple. So I got really sad and I was really looking forward to it. I was looking forward to hike a little bit, look at the waterfalls, etc. And come to find out, you gotta reserve before you go in. But Brian, being the amazing boyfriend that he is, he started suggesting, just like, well, why won't we just go somewhere else? Like, let's go to San Francisco. When I was thinking about it, I'm like, okay, we're in the middle of the pandemic right now. I don't think a lot of stuff is open. And Pier 39, I don't even know if it would be open or not. I ended up telling him, let's just go somewhere else. So, you know, when we woke up, that's when we decided, like, let's just drive to Vegas. Like, we woke up around 7. Then we both decided, like, let's just go now. Let's just check out whatever and start driving. And we did. We started driving and then we got to Vegas like around 1 in the morning and we ended up getting White Castle. And I wanted to try White Castle for like the longest time. And then after that, we just went to sleep because we had a long drive and we were both really tired. The next day, we were thinking like, oh, okay, like hopefully Bacchanal was open. Is that how you say it? Bacchanal? I don't know. But that buffet in Caesar's Palace. But on Yelp, it said they were open. It wasn't that far of a walk. But I do have to say, it was freaking hot. It was freaking hot. So we get there and then it was closed. We ended up eating at this random restaurant that was on the street because poor Brian was so hungry. He was like really hungry because we just kept walking. Oh, and there's Cupcake. Hello, baby. That was it on that day, and then we went back to the hotel, took a nap again. I swear, Brian and I, all we ever do is nap. There's 3 things that Brian and I really like to do together. 1, napping. 2, video games. And 3, anime. Brian and I are watching a lot of anime. Ooh, you know another fun thing? I got Brian into Grey's Anatomy. He is addicted. We just haven't been watching. Right now, we are currently watching an anime called Parasite. I'm surprised I got into it, but I like it because there's action in every single episode. Not like in some animes, it's just like, okay, any day now. So far, that anime is really good. I'm more into like a lot of action versus the love ones. I prefer watching like dramas or anything about romance for K-dramas. So after our nap, I keep digressing. I'm so sorry, guys. We wake up and then
Obviously we wake up, what the fuck?
we decide to walk and get a Fat Tuesday. Now that you guys know I'm on keto, I don't eat carbs. If anything, my carb intake is 25 grams a day. You know what that means? When you drink alcohol, the alcohol has nothing to grab on. And whoo, that hit me so hard. We ended up staying at Vegas until Friday morning. Yeah, we left Friday morning. We get back here. Such a spontaneous random trip, especially going to Vegas. Like, we didn't expect that. That's what ended up happening. I'm sorry, but I can see Cupcake from the mirror and look how cute she looks. She's like so knocked out. Well, that concludes my video and I shall see you guys at the next one. Bye.